Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Corey Smith, and this is
Dustin Rosenzweig.
Welcome. We are your hosts. This is What's Hot Pacifica, a show where we're going to be going over everything fun in the city of Pacifica. Viewers like you can check out if you're in the city of Pacifica, talking about everything fun, all activities. What you got for us, Dustin?
So first, gonna start off, with a big Pacifica location mark. We're gonna talk about Maury Point. I know
Okay.
myself, I like to go hiking a lot. It's always nice to be
Yes,
outside.
sir. Yes,
This
sir.
weekend, it's gonna be low 60s, mid 50s. Hopefully, nothing too bad. What's really great about it is that I know it's got tons of trails. So I know, Corey, if you want to go with like a friend or anyone else, really easy to just kind of walk up out there. No COVID. I know during these times it may be kind of tough for people to kind of still get together. So this is a nice activity to go outside with. They have trails all the way from half mile to a mile and a half, depending on what you're kind of feeling. That's right by Sharp Park Beach. If you kind of want to chill in the sand, that's always nice. As spring comes along, the flowers they bloom really nice and bright. So maybe if you go a little bit later on, maybe this weekend or upcoming, you might catch something nice like that. And personally, Corey, I don't know about you, but whenever I drive somewhere, I'm always stressing about parking. So they got
Yeah,
good parking on Moy Point Road and Bradford Way. So I mean, yeah, what
that's
do you
that's
think about
good.
it?
That's a good thing to have when you're hiking. You want to know that your car is safe. Um,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, hiking this time of the year is amazing right now. It's springtime. The rain, cold weather just ended. Everything is starting to refresh and regenerate and regrow again. It's great to get out there, like you said, and check out those flowers. Look at the environment. Check out the hills. The hills are green right now. A couple more months, it's gonna turn yellow, and you're not gonna want to be outside. So check it out right now while you can.
Should be
Um,
good. Corey, what do you got next?
if you don't want to check out the hikes, if you don't want to be outside, maybe you can come indoors. We have Sibo, Sibo Bowling Alley. It's located at 4625 Coast Highway. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Friday, 10 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. Sunday, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. as well. You can go there and bowl. They have pool tables, air hockey, arcades, all kind of fun. If you're not into bowling, you can beat somebody up, air hockey, catch a stuffed animal in the animal house, bring a loved one, bring your friends. Fun for the whole family.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good place. Like just looking through all those pictures, going to the arcades. When I was younger. It
Yes,
was always
sir.
really fun to go to these bowling alleys. Have a little friendly competition with your friends, family, kind of get some fun going on. You can definitely make a really good weekend night out of that. I mean, look at
You
that;
know,
it looked really fun. Just they got the stuff for toddlers. Some of you can't bowl. You got that thing to roll on, play with the gutters up, gutters off, whole deal.
yes, sir. The baby goes there. They like to go to
Yeah,
the bowling
yeah.
alley. So I think it's a good destination if you want to experience something different. Not into going outside. Check out the bowling alley.
Yeah,
What else
something
do
to
we
do on a
have?
rainy day. So what we got next, if you're kind of looking for somewhere to go out to eat, again, if you want to go in a big group, kind of go with a loved one, go with the family, we got Knicks Rockaway, really great
Okay,
restaurant. If you're a little hungry, you want some seafood, it's really good. It still has a wide selection. What's really good about it is, it's kind of by the beach, so it's by the Rockaway Beach. So either after, before, during, or either on a separate note, it's kind of a nice place just to kind of go relax, go chill, do your own thing, clear your mind, all of that.
it's a nice name. So, sounds like a real romantic area. You might want to take somebody, a significant other,
Exactly, exactly.
honeymoon or anniversary, something like that.
We also got Top Pot. Top Pots, another great, really popular restaurant that's kind of coming. It's definitely got a whole lot of wide selection of food. Just another place to option if you don't want Nick's, you can go to Top Pots and maybe
What they
even
got?
if you're
What they
feeling it.
got? What they got? What they got?
Exactly, it's looking
What
really good. Good spot.
What do they have to eat there? What do they have on the menu?
Well, I mean, they got a whole bunch. Let's pull up some of the pictures. I know we got a whole bunch of food coming up on that. If you look at that, just it's a whole bunch of different food. I know that makes me hungry just looking at it.
I
I don't know
mean,
about you.
yeah, healthy.
Exactly, something not too bad if you want to go out, feel good about yourself afterwards. Good spot to
Absolutely,
go to.
absolutely.
It'd be real good.
Speaking of feeling good about yourself, um, if you're into the spirits, maybe you want to turn up while you're in Pacifica. You don't want to do any of the other options, or maybe you want to add that into your option. You can check out the Trip Distillery. It's a local distillery in Pacifica. Jason Tripp um, made the distillery. They're all handcrafted spirits located at 1121 Palmetto Ave. They're open for tastings and cocktails on Fridays from 5 to 8. Sunday and Tuesday, they're closed, and they're open Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. They have rum, they have brandy, Pacifica vodka, Pacifica gin, anything you could think of, you name it, they got it. And it's all handcrafted. They're award winning, and you can start tripping with Jason Tripp at the Trip Distillery.
Definitely a good spot. You're 21 plus, kind of want to go out with some of your older friends, and maybe, if you're a parent, maybe you want to get the babysitter at night, take a break off from the kids. Kind of a good spot to kind of go out and kind of feel the life again. Definitely
Yes,
a nice
sir.
spot in Pacifica, kind of holds everything all together. But, on top of that, if you are looking to spend some time with your kids, there's a nice spot called Frontierland Park. Lots of great stuff. It's a very family friendly type of area. There's tons of amenities. There's playgrounds for younger visitors, like I said, several designated picnic areas fitted with barbecue grills. You ever want to go with your family or friends, again, just kind of go out and eat. Really nice spot to just enjoy the nature. They have horseshoes, other fun games, and kids love to put on the huge structures. And something I know parents love is that there are different spots for areas with smaller kids up to the age of 5 and for kids 6 and older. So it's kind of good you get that separation between the kids. Maybe you might not want your 2 year old or 3 year old playing around with a 7 or 8 year old. So it kind of creates a great divide.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get the kids outside. You want to get them playing, get them worked up so they can go home, go to sleep, and you can relax and have your you time. And maybe you can have a glass of that Pacifica rum from the Trip Distillery, or
Exactly. They
maybe.
all come together. They all come back together. I know a lot of people in my family are having kids right now. I know they could definitely use a break. Having a newborn baby probably is pretty tough. I know I got a long way up until that point, but for the people that are there now, there's tons of ways to spend time with your family, and then there's tons of ways to kind of go about it by yourself.
Yes, sir. But speaking of stress, if you're into drama, if you're into solving puzzles, another spot Pacifica offers that is fun for the friends, family, or if you want to build team building experience, there's Pacifica Escape Zone. Really exciting. There's escape room in Pacifica. You can check it out. It's located at 1305 Palmetto Ave, Suite C. Escape Zone is they have mystery and they have horror themed escape rooms. It offers thrill and suspense, and it gives people careful designed replicas and obstacles to get through. So they have to, it's like being stuck in a horror movie, more or less, basically. So if you're into horror movies, you ever asked yourself what you would do if you were in a scenario like that?
Yeah.
In, this is for you. Uh,
I always love times like that, going out with my friends. This is the spot that I definitely got to hit, in Pacifica. I'm sure it'd be a really fun, great time. Again, something I've really been wanting to go to lately with a couple of my friends. It's definitely just a great night to just kind of go out. Again, it's an inside thing. If it's a little bit of a rainy day, or maybe if it's, just not really looking good too outside, you can kind of go inside and just, I would say, relax, but it's more of something, it's a puzzle. Kind of get your minds working a little bit. It's good to be out like that sometimes with your friend.
yeah, it's really good. And if maybe you want to mix things up, you want to go somewhere else, like the bowling alley, stop by and then hit
Exactly. Yeah, you
the
go back to
escape
that
zone.
bowling alley,
Yeah, or if you went to the beach, you went to Rockaway Beach earlier in the daytime, and now the sun's set, and you want to do something still,
make a
you can
whole day.
hit up the escape zone.
So what I really
Um,
love about Pacifica, there's so much to offer. What a great town it is that you have all these beaches and hiking spots and everything, all comes together. And then they also have stuff kind of late at night, kind of just, places to go out to eat. Like we are just talking about the escape zone. I really, really love that bowling spot somewhere. I know I gotta go soon because there's just so much in there. Pool tables, arcade, bowling. There's, stuff all ages of kids can do. So it looks like a really fun time, and I definitely would advise everyone to go check that place out. But
yeah,
next up, something again that's kind of outside is the Pacifica Pier. And what I really like about that is that, I'm someone I enjoy the breeze a little bit. I mean, look at that. It's kind of nice. You can get a great sunset out of that. I
can't
mean,
beat
that's
that.
an amazing picture.
Cannot beat that.
You catch at the sunset hour, you'll be looking at an amazing scene. It's again good place to relax. You either go by yourself or maybe you go with little friends. If you're big into fishing, this is perfect for you. Fishing is really good. It's always, really fun. It's more of a quiet man's game. It's something to relax that takes patience, but it's nice to just kind of take it all in. There is free parking around there, so that's nice to hit. You don't really have to worry about parking all too often. And from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m., those are the hours you can be there. It's definitely a great place to experience.
Did you know that Pacifica Pier is the only place in the Bay Area where you can fish for free and crab for free?
I do not. See, that's actually really good. It just gives more incentive to go there because
Absolutely.
fishing's always really fun. I mean, again, you gotta be a little bit patient. Sometimes you might get a fish in the first couple minutes, but sometimes you might not get a fish for an hour, and then even if you do, it just may not be what you want. So there's lots of stuff.
Yes, Pacifica is definitely a fisherman's space. If you're into fishing, you definitely want to check out the city of Pacifica because they're on a beach, and so what more can you say? There's big boy seafood, there's big boy fishing, and all you can eat crab, and
Crab's amazing. I mean, who
yeah,
doesn't love crab and fish? That's
right, 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 right. It's healthy for you, so you're treating your body right, can't go wrong. And speaking of fish, what kind of fish do you know that you can catch?
I mean, I'm sure you can probably catch some of the basic fish out there. I gotta go fishing out there myself, check it out a little bit what I can catch, but
Yeah,
definitely there's gotta be some good fish in there for sure. I mean, you never know what you can grab. You might get some basic fish, kind of just typical basses or whatever, but maybe you might get lucky and catch something really exciting. And just all it takes is just one cool fish to grab, and then it kind of makes your whole day right there. Right when you catch a fish, that whole hour and a half you've been waiting and dreading, like, oh my God, when am I finally going to catch a fish? And you finally get one, and it's totally worth it. And
yeah,
it's so beautiful just to kind of be out there. It's really great.
therapeutic indeed.
What you got next for us?
Um, so that's it, really.
Well,
I
for
mean,
next up,
you were
I
talking about the beach, were you not? About Knicks Rockaway Beach?
yeah, Knicks Rockaway's beach. That's great, but just one other thing to circle. I'll circle back to that. But I got Stanley Castle tour. That's a great spot. It's also a very beautiful kind of going around there.
Nice.
Yeah, very. It's a famous landmark in Pacifica.
That doesn't even
Castle.
look like the Bay Area.
Yeah, no, I mean, just like look at it. It's like great architecture. It's
You
something
gotta take
really.
that in.
Yeah, it's really nice to drive into, kind of just walk around. The whole area is great. It's a very famous landmark. It was built in 1908. That is
Wow.
so long. I mean, I for sure. My grandparents weren't even alive in 1908. Very, very long ago.
Retro.
You'll see tons of eccentric displays and decorative furnishing accumulated over 50 years now. There were, tons of great things going on once this was all happening. It's controlled by the Sam Mazza Foundation. I hope I pronounced that right. And visitors are guided on fun tours. So it's just a really good spot. Tours usually last about an hour and a half, so you can definitely find some good spots to kind of just check out. Definitely like a lengthy tour, not too long, but it's something really nice. But yeah, I mean, just Pacifica as a whole, really great spot. As you can see, we went from the castles You have the beaches. You have everywhere to eat. It's really just really good. I mean, Corey, what are you planning on doing this weekend if you were to go to any of these spots?
I'm glad you asked me that, Dustin. Matter of fact, because the castle is actually a good spot. And matter of fact, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the castle has a reputation. You said it was around since 1908. It
So
has a
long.
reputation of being a speakeasy and a illegal abortion clinic, as well as a brothel. In its years of
Yeah,
being in existence in Pacifica. It has a lot of history, none to say the least.
a
So
lot of
uh,
interesting history. You look at
I
something
would
like that,
I
you
would
think
definitely want to stop by Sam's Castle,
you think
as
it's a
well
whole
as the
good
beach.
spot,
As well as
but
the beach, there's a bunch of things you can do on the beach, in the sand. If you don't want to get in the water, you can beach volleyball. You can
sandcastles.
sand castle contest. You can throw a frisbee. You can fly a kite. If you're into things like that, you can have a picnic. You can barbecue. Throw some meat on the grill. If you
Spend the
don't
whole
want,
day there. Go really early before the sun comes out. You really catch the rays at prime hour or right at noon when the sun's kind of right above you. Come back with the tan, hopefully. Especially once the weather gets a lot better. Now we're kind of at the times where you kind of just go for a late night walk. Just kind of relaxing. But once we get closer to the summer and it hits the 80s, 85, 90s, as high as it wants to go, then it'll be a good spot to just kind of like take a day out there.
the thing about Pacifica and the beach here is that's different than anywhere else is the water at the Pacific Ocean is really cold. And
Mhm.
so
Tell me
during
about
the summertime, when it gets 80 degrees and those temperatures, that water feels amazing. When you get in the water and it's cold and it's
it. Oh
hot
my God.
outside and you come back out on the sand and you're laying down making those sand castles, digging those sand holes, having fun in the sand, it's just
Yeah.
very therapeutic. It's just, you really can't beat it. Have a nap, take a nap, go to sleep
Always great to go to the
on
beach.
the
To
beach.
mess around with your friends sometimes, maybe bury one of your friends in the sand with their head out. Always a classic, just
Yeah,
kind of go
yeah.
around like that.
You can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong at the beach.
Can't go wrong, but,
Um,
again, tons of great spots.
Yeah, yeah, tons of great spots if you're in the city of Pacifica to hit up. If you want to go bowling, if you want to go drink tasting, you want to get a massage, you go to the spa,
I'm really
check out
excited to check out
the.
Maury Point. That's something I really would like to circle back. I'm really big into hiking. I've been hiking at spots, in New York and Connecticut. I've been hiking, spots here in California in different kinds of areas. And Pacifica, I've heard about Maury Point. Again, I mean, just look how beautiful it is. You get a whole great view, especially, when it's really, no clouds in the sky, beautiful day. Either if you want to just kind of go with a group or even just by yourself. Sometimes going by yourself can be really relaxing. And that's something I'm definitely looking forward to do. I'm going to try and hit that up soon. I mean, again, like look at those pictures. The water's so blue, the sky's so clear, and the green just really pops out. It's nice to just kind of relax, clear your head.
I'm glad you said that because speaking about relaxing and clearing your head, you can see the Touch Day Spa. I almost forgot. The Touch Day Spa is located at 235 Rockaway Beach Avenue. It's right next to the Rockaway Beach that we were talking about earlier. You can go to this spa and you can do all types of therapeutical things for yourself. It'll change your life. You can get a facial, you can do skin treatments, they do waxing, they do eyebrows plucking and eyelashes if you're
The
into
whole thing, the
eyelashes,
whole deal.
the whole deal. They do 60-minute massage. They have 90-minute deep tissue massage. They're open Mondays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thursday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Um, it's a thing that not a lot of people they take it for granted, but
Exactly.
your
I
health
totally
is your wealth.
understand that.
And if you have a knot in your back or your neck because you're out at the beach and you're playing around in the sand, you need
Great
to
relaxing
probably bring
spot.
it back with a deep tissue massage from the Touch Day Spa. It's right there on Rockaway Beach. It's right there for you to access, and I'd say go for it.
Definitely a place I would want to go to. Me myself, yeah, I like to work out a lot. I like to be outside. I mean, right now, I got some, probably heavy knots right here. So that's definitely a good spot, especially 60 minutes, like a whole hour. Just another form of relaxation. There's
Definitely,
so many
definitely.
ways. Pacifica, it's a really great place to be, but there has a lot of great different spots to just kind of relax. And again, going to the spa, going back around. There's nothing better than a massage. I mean, they're so great. It
A
really is
real
a great
massage.
flavor. A
A
real
real
massage. There's
massage.
a whole difference between having someone squeeze your shoulder for a couple minutes than having a professional masseuse. Really come in and do
For
some
60
work.
minutes.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a whole
So
thing. You kind of get lost to all
improves
three.
your posture too. You're not slouching as much
Yeah,
when you do
I
that.
slouch a little bit too much. I
Yeah.
always get called out on that. I slouch too much. I'm something like this, and my
I
mom's like,
feel
"Oh,
everybody
that's great."
slouches.
Everyone slouches, but then right to go back to it, the spa overall great place. Just another way to kind of diversify your weekend, kind of run it back again. You have the beaches, you have Frontierland Park, somewhere you can kind of go outside with your kid. Because I mean, look, we're still on COVID, so I know there's a lot of people being inside and going somewhere outside. If you don't really want to hike, you just kind of want to go outside and relax. That Frontierland Park is really a great spot.
Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more, Destin. Pacifica does have a lot of places of interest and diversity to offer a person who wants to come here and enjoy themselves. So
Definitely an underrated spot for sure. I feel like more people need to, come out and just kind of enjoy it. It's got a lot more to it than people think. I mean, you hear California, a lot of people are kind of thinking San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, Sacramento, all those kind of bigger areas, but a place like Pacifica, it's just a really great kind of nice community.
indeed. So, we showed you bowling alley, showed you spa, showed you trip distillery, he showed you escape room. Pacifica, not a lot of places, not a lot of cities have escape rooms. So
Escape rooms are great. You ever done an escape room before? You ever been to one?
I've heard of escape rooms, but I have not been to one. Me personally, I am the one who is averse to drama. I do not want to be scared. I do not want to be
Yeah.
in a
No,
situation where I need to escape.
I love
So
the thrill of it. I live off of that.
yeah, really. I'm the exact opposite. I'm the
Mm,
one I run away. I'm him running out the door.
exactly. I mean, you look at some of those pictures right there, it just kind of looks thrilling. Because it's a whole bunch of different things again. It really takes you out of the kind of, relaxation, the whole thing this place has got for you. And just spend a little bit of time just going in the escape room, the escape zones, and just if you're good enough, you can kind of go through without being frightened. Because I got friends out there that might be terrified just at one jump, and then there's some people
Fear
that
factor.
impossible to scare.
Yeah,
So
get over your fears.
exactly, but there, yeah, like we were all saying, there's so much to go back around to again. Circle back to those food spots, Knicks Rockaway and Top Pot,
Right.
something very good.
You
I know.
don't you can't eat that
No.
everywhere.
Yeah, and it's so good because it's by the beach. I
Right.
love eating by the water. It's always
So authentic.
exactly because let's just say you're sitting and you just kind of maybe it's a little chilly. You might want to bring a sweatshirt if you're eating there because by the water it could get pretty cold. But aside from that, if you can kind of look past the wind, the breeze, the ocean gives you, exactly. I mean, you see right here customer parking, so again, nothing to really worry about. But aside from that, you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's kind of got all the hours depending.
All
If you,
day.
you wake up and you want to go eat there, it works. If it's 2, 3, you want to go there, it works. Maybe you want to have a birthday dinner. If you want to go out and celebrate, nothing better than eating by the beach and going on there itself.
Indeed, because swimming and doing a lot of outdoor activities will get your appetite up. So
Exactly.
you definitely need to eat after you're doing all that physical activity. But I would say, what's hot Pacifica on our show? We're talking about everything that's fun. a lot of these things that we're talking about often center around relaxation. At the end of the day, Pacifica is the ultimate city for relaxation. If you want to relax on the beach, if you want to relax in an escape room, and you want to kind of like switch it up when it comes to taking yourself out of the mundane and the routine, Pacifica is that city for you. You can fish, you can go in the water and chase the
So much
waves.
going on.
So much.
And
So
we didn't even cover all of it. I just tried to pick some of the best spots that you could
just a taste.
do if you're either an adult, you just want to be by yourself, or you want to be with family or friends. Try to really give off everything, whether you want to be outside, inside. And there's tons of people, like I kept on saying, COVID is kind of still big for some people. A lot of people look at it
Absolutely.
differently. So there's tons of spots outside, and there's tons of stuff inside to do. So Pacifica is itself, it's just a really beautiful place. Something it really feels right being in Pacifica.
Definitely. So we just wanted to give you a taste of just a few things to do. There's several things. We only scratched the surface with things that are hot to do in the city of Pacifica. So definitely stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely. Again, like we said, just to sum up all of those, I would definitely give everything a try here because it seems very, very fun. But we got a minute left, kind of closing towards the end. Like I just kind of said, everyone, I would say definitely go check out the beaches, go check out the restaurants, go have fun with your friends in the bowling alleys and the escape zones. Do all of that
Visit the
because
castle.
it's really the castle, exactly. You can't forget about the castle. That place, lots and lots of hits or history to it. Lots of random history, stuff you wouldn't kind of things going on in there, but it's a really good spot. Again, long tours, and you got the whole spa. So to bring everything together, there's
Yeah.
definitely lots of great stuff to kind of make your whole Pacifica weekend very different. So, as we close out, it's been great doing the show. What's Hot Pacifica? My name's Dustin Rosenzweig, and this is
My name is Corey Smith.
and we hope you guys enjoyed our show today. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Hope everyone's got a great rest of the spring planned out, and we'll talk to you guys later.